I woke up this morning with what I call Da'as consciousness. Dot consciousness. We'll call it Da'as consciousness. And Da'as consciousness actually comes from me for putting the final mem, which is the two dalets of Da'as, down into what I call the back of the neck, Pharaoh, Paro, 355, Shena, year, fully spelt out Paro. It's 727 plus 10 letters, and 4 words is 741. That's Amen. So every time you say Amen, you're into Pharaoh. To open up the back of the neck. For me, I'm like this. To open up the back of the neck, to put the final mem of the tefillin, the double dalet, into the Pharaoh, the back of the neck, the stiff neck, opens up the whole thing. And what it opened up to me was that there's two of everything, which is expressed in the double dalet of the final mem of the back of the head tefillin, which in a certain sense is the third tefillin brought down by Rebbe Nachman, I think it was. Or, no, somebody else, but it's that it's an arm tefillin, a head tefillin, and the back of the head is a third tefillin. And there's two of everything. There's, while I'm playing my tennis here, there's the first look, and then there's a second look at the ball. There's Raya and Habata. And then what's brought down by Rebbe Nachman is that there's two types of teshuva. You know, and then there's teshuva and then teshuva of teshuva. You see? And quite frankly, it's brought down in normative Judaism as teshuva out of fear and then teshuva out of love. In a certain sense. There's two of everything here. You know, and there's two bia, two intercourse. First to make the kli, and then to internalize. And then Shana, which happens to be Pharaoh, and there's 2 years, you know. There's Rosh Hashanah, and they say, well, when did the year begin? Did it begin in Tishri, or did it begin in Nisan? There's two of everything. There's even Ben Hashamashot, between the sunsets. So there's really two of everything. You know, I'm just seeing let's see if you can see it here. There's father and mother here. I don't know if you can see it here. And then comes child. So there's two of everything, and then a spin-off. But for me, it opens up the back of the neck. And I'm talking about consciousness. I went to a group meeting yesterday of a thing called the assemblage. Oh, another fraud. Trying to get people to be online now. Fraud. I don't think you can have spirituality without religion. Anyway, I just wanted to do this early morning, open up two of everything, which is expressed in tennis as having 2 serves, you know, and in games you have to win by 2 points, and you have to win by 2. It's two-ness. See? And for me, this is now opening up I was told years ago, keep my eyes on the 2nd floor. Up, head up in tennis. Open up that space of the neck. Because this Pharaoh is everything. It's the neck. And the neck is such an important space. That's Da'as. And the opening up of Das, which is really like an 11th Sephirot, which is 1-1, 2 times 2 of ones, 1 and 2 dimensions. And to open up Das is to open up the communication. Here it is. Open up the communication between the head and the body. See, when they talk about head and body, you know, mind and body. Well, the connection is Das. And that actually, always listen to the ends of my videos because there's a lot of wording. But like every other bullshit artist, he gives everything at the end in about 30 seconds. And so the idea is to open up the space and to elongate that space and to rely on that space that links the head, the mind and body. And what is that space? It's Das. And that's the neck. And quite frankly, you know, that's what I'm going to work on today as I'm out here. And it helps the eyes, helps the breathing. You know, you have 2 shoulder blades. Basically, you have 2 of everything. 2 nostrils, 2 eyes, 2 lips, 2 ears. For some people, 2 teeth. Not upper and lower, I mean 2 teeth. So, Das consciousness is today putting the, what's it, the medulla oblongata, that final mem spot, the real spot of opening, into the neck. And that'll keep the posture straight. And it'll be good for the eyes, up for the serve. And I can see how I've always been in Mitzrayim, a stiff-necked people. I'm going to open up that neck for myself.